Hello everybody, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and in today's video, because we just experienced one of the worst events in the game, I figured I would go over what makes an event good. Before we do get into this video, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe, it really helped me a lot, and yeah, let's get back into the video. So if you don't know what event I'm talking about, that would be this event. You do it once every day, it takes 5 minutes, and you literally do nothing. Like, this has to be, like, I don't know. It's like this and the first event are like tied for worst. Because this event, you literally do nothing. And then the first event, you had to spend stamina to get crappy XP books that you don't use. So, yeah, this event is like one of the worst. Now, in terms of rewards, it's alright for what you have to do. Like, we are getting more rewards for this event than we did with the Shadows of the Ancients, where we are having like it was 1, 2, and then like 100. It was 420 primos. I think that's actually the same amount that we're getting here. This event has the same amount of primos as the other event, and it's also going to give us a furnishing piece for waiting 18 minutes a day. What I do, I don't use 2 plots to grow the flowers, so I wait 18 minutes using 1 plot. That's just how I do it. So yeah, same amount of primos, you get a free furnishing reward, and you have to wait 18 minutes. That's literally it. I don't find this event any enjoyment, like, at all. Like, you're literally just going and growing flowers. So the first thing that makes an event good is the rewards. Now, the actual content also. So waiting 18 minutes doesn't exactly seem very fun, whereas you play this event and you're fighting things and you're having a little bit of a difficulty challenge. The only time I failed was when I was doing this, and I've not failed at live testing. The challenges are quite difficult, but it's whatever. I don't really care about doing these challenges, so I'm not going to do them. So, we've established that rewards and the actual content of the game matters a lot. But also replayability, which would be this event. This event has all 3 of those. Rewards were amazing, the content was great, and the replayability. You could test out whatever team you needed. You want to test out how good your Eula will be, or how much damage your Yoimiya can do. This event you could do. This event was super replayable. At the very end, it had a difficult stage. And yeah, you basically, honestly, this event might as well just not even exist. It should just be like, count down to 3 days of, until you get max furnishings and you get 420 primos. Like, that's how it should be. Like, that's all this is. This event is not an event. It's just something that gives you primos, and it's just something that gives you rewards, and you don't do anything. Like, there's literally nothing that you're doing in the game. You talk to Lady, you go grind, you wait for 18 minutes. This event, you're fighting things, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, the content's good. But after you're done with the missions, you're done. Like, I'm not even done with the missions, and I'm done. But with this, if they didn't turn and make the, I don't know what they're called, but there was like this thing where you could upgrade. If they didn't make that so easy to do, and we maxed it out, like, I think on day 2, you could max it out, basically. Yeah, that would have been great. But, like, once we hit day 2, it was just like, we had everything maxed out in that certain area, and it was like a whole bunch of buffs to your characters. It was so easy. Like, I would have replayed to finish that up. If it was like, I know one of them was like 20% chance to gain a better buff when you do this. I would have grinded that until it had 100%. And then I would have just gone through the whole content and blasted through it with those buffs. But we weren't able to do that. So that portion of the event was not like replayable. It was really the last part of the event that was super replayable, that you could just test out like all your different team comps that you wanted to on it. Now, another thing, it really just does come down to uniqueness, I guess you could say. We don't want to just fight a whole bunch of enemies. This event was fighting a whole bunch of enemies, so it was like, but like, there was different things that were happening that were making it different from like Spiral Abyss, let's say. So it wasn't just like you were in overworld and fighting domains. It was actual like fights with like different buffs and things. Uniqueness would be like Theater Mechanicus, where we're just firing a whole bunch of things, we're upgrading. I think Theater Mechanicus is one of the better events in the game. I'm not sure how I like them not letting you level the towers in the new version, but I did like the previous version, where you were able to level your towers. It was alright. It wasn't anything too good. But another unique event was the Lantern Right Moon Chase thing. That one. If it actually had an event shop, I think I would consider that one of the best events in the game. But it didn't have an event shop, and it was just, yeah, you take some primos, take some things, and you could get this giant fish. The different part of it was where you were going around and you were searching all this area just to find like chests and stuff, and it would give you rewards as you went along. I thought that was really cool, and I liked that because you could stop when you wanted to, because at the end of the day you were able to, or at the beginning of tomorrow, you were able to just talk to the lady, and she would give you a whole bunch of different locations. So if you weren't able to complete it the first day, you come back, you get more locations. That was a great event. And I liked playing it because it was just like, when I'm done, and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it was when I'm done, and I can just come back tomorrow and finish it if I need to, without having to worry that I'm not going to be able to finish it before, like, the game, that I'm not going to be able to finish it before the event ends. Whereas something like Labyrinth Warriors, like, you had to sit down and wait for, like, because the story in Labyrinth Warriors, I don't like events with story, some people do. The story in Labyrinth Warriors took a while to complete, even if you were just slamming the skip button the whole way through. Like, that took a while to complete, and you were sitting there for like 40 minutes at a time. Like, that was like a commitment. You sit down to play Labyrinth Warriors, you better be ready to like sit down for an hour or two just to complete Labyrinth Warriors that day. Whereas that event, you could stop when you want, come back. So like the ease of stopping, I guess, would also be like a point. So that's what I think makes a event good. If you have any other conditions, you can comment down below. But other than that, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.